How you doing? Welcome back to the Herbie Design Co workshop. Welcome back to the next episode of Business Bites. Step towards your end goal. It seems pretty straightforward, but it's actually something you really need to consciously take into account. You're not going to become a custom furniture maker and a successful custom furniture maker in the first go, unless you want to go out and throw a whole bunch of money in and build everything you need right from the start. For me, my business started off, I was actually doing property maintenance. It started with a job at a local daycare centre. I registered myself and insured myself as a handyman doing property maintenance for a local childcare centre, as well as a couple of real estate agents. What that allowed me to do is build up my tools to be able to do both the property maintenance work, but also to be able to build up my workshop to build custom work and build furniture. I started that, I think I had 2 cordless drills and a couple of batteries and a tool drawer full of hand tools, spanners, sockets, hammers, pliers, that sort of stuff. That was enough to get me started to do property maintenance. If I had a job come on the table that I didn't have the tools for, I could budget that into the job. I could use that job to help fund the tool that I needed to complete it. I put out a front balustrade for a customer. I really needed a proper hammer drill. Didn't have one. Part of that quoting for that job included the cost to buy a hammer drill. Now, sure, it jacked the price up a little bit and it could have lost me the job, but you know what? I couldn't do the job properly without it. So I had to have it. I wasn't going to charge the customer the whole price for the hammer drill. That's ridiculous. But there was a little bit added into the profit margin on that job to allow me that luxury to buy that tool. And that's how I've built up my workshop. It's the profit margin on the jobs that I've done are what I've paid to pay for the tool, to purchase the tools that I currently have and the ones that I've had built before and sold. Even when I stepped away from property maintenance, what I was building in the workshop was not the furniture I'm building now. What I started building and selling were fire pits made from 44-gallon drums. I was selling seats, outdoor seats made again from 44-gallon drums. I had a great relationship with a local dealer here in Canberra and was able to purchase drums at a really good price and sell them turn them into those products and sell them. And again, that helped establish my sales techniques, but it also helped establish myself as a business. I have a customer now who has been back to me 4 times in the last 4 weeks for either a chopping board or a resin serving board or something else on repeat, because he keeps coming back. Along with those 4 things, I think I've made probably 8 or 9 different products that are currently in his backyard in terms of outdoor furniture and outdoor pieces, as well as a couple of other custom pieces inside his house. So he's one of those customers that I picked up just from making a fire pit. It was a 44-gallon drum, cut in half, burned out, cleaned, repainted in high temp paint and sold. And that was a $50, $60 product. By building that relationship with him, I've now got a repeat customer who keeps coming back to me constantly and is always on the phone with new ideas and new things that he wants to build. I then transitioned and slowly built up over time through different custom pieces. People would see something, they'd buy something like the outdoor garden seats, like the fire pits, and go, hey, can you do this? Hey, can you do that? It's taken me 4 years to get to this point. Last year was the first year I really started pushing into custom furniture. Before that, I was doing all smaller bits and pieces, chopping boards, we've all done them, they're everywhere. I was doing outdoor seats, like I said, with the 44-gallon drums. I was doing fire pits with the drums. I was doing firewood holders. I was out doing outdoor coffee tables, all using these 44-gallon drums as a base. From there, I've been able to build I've been able to establish myself as a quality maker, and that has led into me being able to transition into making quality custom furniture. So you're not going to walk in the door, you're not going to be a custom furniture builder off the bat, but what you can do is set yourself up to transition. You know, the old Pantene ads, we've all seen the shampoo ads, won't happen overnight, but it will happen. 4.5 years, 5 years that I've been doing this to be able to get to this point of really doing the pieces that I really love. But it's about transitioning slowly and taking the steps and using those initial steps to fund and build the business as you move forward. There's no point throwing a whole bunch of money into it early when you can actually take the time and build it, and it doesn't cost you anything. It essentially pays for itself and builds itself. Remember, it won't happen overnight. Step towards your end goal and you'll get there. Till next time, thanks.